Good morning, laddies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Deku was General Grievous and made the clone army. This is the reboot one, but I'm gonna label it as like 5 or 6. So, yeah. And if you haven't checked out like 1 through 4 yet, go check them out. It's just the funniest thing. So, in the last 4 videos that I did for this What If I'm explaining real quick. So, what this whole series is about. It's about Zuko got his, it was like the same process, but instead of being on a ship, it was at his own house. His mom and his father were doing something outside with his little sister, and he went to go use the bathroom. Some random guy just snuck in and put the bomb, he went, what the heck? Boom. Yeah. So, yeah, and thank goodness he survived. His creation that he made, and that was fully functional, it was like a repair droid. I think. Hold on, let me. This is what he was making. And, yeah. Don't ask me how he's doing that. So, he saw his master was gonna get killed if he wasn't medical treatment. As he takes him to a facility, should I say, or like the Inko, Sashi, and Zumi were crying because they thought he was dead. But, well, he went inside one of these tanks, or Zuko was inside one of these, and as his body, or the robot that he made wasn't evil. He was trying to save his master's life, as he successfully did. And now he became known as General Grievous. As he has bulked down, basically, yeah. And he does have a quirk. I was gonna say he's quirkless, but since, yeah. So he, in his head, when he was just in, that stasis thing, it gave him an idea of the clone army, after he got repaired, as he wakes up. He has the same eyes as what Zuko has, but they're more, should I say, sharper. Yeah. Some of you are probably thinking, wait, so as he goes, as he, after his body healed, he gets up, as he goes, he walks to the, like, a station, or to the sink, to look at himself. I shall give you credit for it. As, yeah, as it talks, thank you, my master. Or as he gave him some meds to, like, to make sure he doesn't, like, cough out blood or anything like that. And as he tried to get up, and learn how to walk with these new robotical legs that he has. Yeah. Let me remind you, he's at 5, or age of 5, when that happened. And yeah. And he and himself that the how about he's in deep thought. How deep you are thinking? As he asks, how do you feel helping me with a little project? Which project do you have in mind? Well, he was thinking about creating the clone army, like those ones that are, I know that you didn't see, like those, as he watched a movie on one of these clone armies. And you willingly? Yes, sir. As he goes, as they, like, 3 or 4 years, or 3 or 4 minutes, he was done. He created, or bioengineered creations of clone troopers. They're so perfect that even he made the entire factory underground. Yeah. So, as he looks at his chest, or no, his hand, as he was smiling, but no one can tell if he's smiling or just, like, upset. But he says, we did pretty good. As the team, as the villains start their riots and, like, doing all that stuff, as he actually trained all of them, all the clone troopers, and then the clone troopers, it's like a cycle. As he became General Grievous, that they like that they start calling him that as he starts like walking away to be more thinking about his like how as yeah there was a lot of villains, let's say the entire army, you need like the entire army as All Might and the rest couldn't hold them much longer. They needed reinforcements. But they're limited heroes. So, like, yeah. As the government tells them, like, we don't have resources or anything. As a as one of the door or one of both doors open with a hand as both sees two clones walk through, and you know how like they like walk in and then they split apart. Yeah, as a General Grievous walks in and yeah, like General Grievous walks in and he says, "Do you need some help with it?" Who are you? Call me General Grievous. I'm here to help. Help in any shape or form. My subordinates will go home. Okay? I give you you need like reinforcements, right? Yes, the General Grievous. We need, because we're so limited on, like, no one's becoming the pro heroes fast enough. As General, or like the Captain Rex, as General or Zuko, who looks at him as he nods at him for to tell his clones to advance. Yeah, as he radios it in, and then the clone army he went out, and yeah, as all the clone army slaughtered all the villains, like absolute annihilated them. As the crime rate went down, the riot was more contained. As the government decided to promote him to Prime Minister. That's gonna be a long name, but I'll say it. Prime Minister General Grievous. Holy heck. As his popularity with his new army, as he tells them that the people, like, or he tells the citizens that no need to fear. General Grievous is here. and I don't need extra power to whom like do anything too crazy, because I know I know how you feel, all of you, about certain things. Some of them or some of the pro heroes have greed in them. They wanted was fame, fortune, and but now with these clone troopers, we don't need that greedy stuff because or popularity or cloudy in consumers. These clones huns that I made will help our survival. Okay? As was he tells a story of there was this kid. He used to be part of a family, but then the villains snuck into their house and killed him right then and there. So, or explosion, plant a bomb and exploded. Oh, dude. So yeah, he's now at yeah, as he already has enough power to create more. So I mean, the entire factory, like, of them, like, 2,000 per day. Imagine putting that in your calculator. So, like, 30, like, one day, 2,000 clones are created. And then per day. So it's basically, if we break it down into years or months, there's like 12 months. So yeah, he's making enough clones to take over the world. So not really, but he understood, or the government understood why that he is would rather protect the citizens more than having fame or fortune. As he says, we don't mind you being out, or we don't mind at all, actually. All of you have them clearance. Okay? As yeah. So I'm making, or usually in like the Star Wars, he's like a bad guy of it. But in this alternate timeline, he is a good guy. So yeah. As most of the people are like, yay. Yeah. And so he had two factories. The one for the public, and the other for his personal one. Yeah. As there, he made like, in the public one, he actually he met a very special girl about the same age as him, was Maya. As I'm doing like a time skip, so yeah, he's about now 14. I'm just doing a time skip because it's taken too dang long. So yeah. So he meets Maya. Maya is flirting with him. As some of them thought he was in his 50s, but when he tells them what age he is now, some of them couldn't believe that. He was like in his 20s, but nope, it was in his 14. So yeah. Yeah. As Maya, I think that's her name. She ends up falling in love with him. Yeah. Because he has. Sorry. So yeah, he basically has, or she has a crush on him. Not like the hammer kind of crush. You could see it in her eyes of how much she's in love. So yeah. As All Might ain't happy that as he as when he like pins him on the back, not hard because he knew that he can't, or because how tall he is. Yeah. And he gets up, he walks, or like when he did that, he fell over as he gets up. Whoops, sorry. General Grievous, as he says, "You're okay." As he yeah, he ends up like, yeah, now he's the teen. Maya went to UA with Zumi because Zumi was in Class 1A and she was in the support course. As her and General Grievous, or should I say General Zuko, exchange numbers. Yeah, every time she's down or doing something, she always thinks about him. As most of the support course people that have to create like devices was able to basically got praised by him, by Zuko. Says, huh, I create my own devices. And as the metal or his clone army is actually, or his armor on that stormtrooper's entire body is actually made from a very special out of this world material that he actually did something. He created a portal, and yeah, when he did, he teleports, or it's to grab the material. He has his own mining company. Yeah. So, yeah. Zuko was basically made like a little like portal alternate. Yeah. So it could go to different planets, and he has it set to, or like he can also go into the different universe. So yeah, Zuko was basically, yeah. As he starts to cough again, as a robot comes in and like gives him his meds when he was trying to explain stuff. No? To All Might, but yeah. When All Might saw that, he was like, whoa, what is that? As the robot introduces himself, I am the creation of, from General Grievous. Yeah. Zuko was basically is very happy about it. As he, yeah. As one day, Inko took Zumi and Asashi to go see um, this new public thing. As when they arrived, as General Grievous as knew that that's his parents, but they don't recognize him. But he gets it back of his head as he walks up. Ah, Inko and Hasashi and Zumi. Nice to meet you. I am General Grievous. The as he or this is what he says. Let me show you around this entire factory. the this entire factory he allows martial arts. As Zumi is having a ball. Like, she's kind of like how the kid at a candy shop kind. Like, wow. Yeah. That's what she was basically. And yeah, Zuko was basically became a, yeah, as he was done explaining stuff, as it was like he looked at the time. Yeah, it's not the as yeah, he has a specific time, but he, as he, one of the clones, or actually the robot, came. Here you go, General Grievous. As he drinks. Yeah, so to make sure he doesn't like cough during his things. As yeah, he's always on perfect time. As Inko got a weird feeling of she already met him before somewhere. As because when she looked at his eyes, she can tell that he used to be human like them. As one day, or actually after the whole thing, or actually, so then after all that stuff, they all went home, and yeah, then General Grievous, or actually like after the Orange Regional, all that stuff. Oh, so yeah, he gets a call from Maya to absolute chat with her or with him. Yeah, because because she really wants to just hang out with him, get to better know him. Yeah, and reason why I chose Maya over like every other girl that I could have chosen, like Momo, Mina, Ochako, is because in the community tab that or post that I did, I made a like a voting thing of who would be his like ship with him, and some of these are like, would you rather ship with General Zuko from this videos? So yeah, so this is what it was. currently Maya Hustom won that round. Yeah. And then followed by Toga coming in at second place. And they came on third place. So yeah. If you guys decide to do like these, vote for like one of them. And also, I made a would you rather for like earlier today, and it said, "Would you rather choose or me to reboot of them?" Moo General Zuko that we're doing right now, Chopper Zuko, or Chains Zuko. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what it is. So, yeah. So, after the sports festival and internship thing and the camp park thing, as of course before the camp park, Nezu called General Grievous and tells him that he needs to send some of his his clones over there so that because Nezu can feel something brewing on the villains. As yeah, it's a guards basically. Like 6 groups, or no, 6 clones were sent. Yeah. And then the whole, like, shenanigans. So, yeah. They arrive, and then now they, like, all for one versus All Might. Zuko, who shows up as he tells him, or actually the clone, or he tells Rex to make sure everyone's out of the area at once, okay? Understood, sir. As he goes, as he looks at All for One, and he says, "You must be All for One, aren't you?" The symbol of evil. Well, it's time for your lucky day to end. As he ends up crawling, or like he ran, like, you know that little animation in one of the other videos that I did? He starts crawling real fast. Yeah. He ends up crawling on, and yeah, he used, it was his 4 arms, and like 2 of them actually ripped All for One's head right off its body, as he knew what to do. So he had a needle thing that could destroy the quirks or Earth users from the inside out faster than you could say, Bobby. Yeah. He's basically pretty powerful and pretty intelligent. His brain, he's like, he made the entire advanced civilization after he showed up, and everything changed so fast. As he pulls it out, he injects the serum of like unstable molecules that could make all the quirks inside of a person's body go berserk. Like, couldn't control it. So he stabs All For One with it and injects it. Yeah. Zuko became, or actually All For One's entire body exploded. Yeah. His All For One's entire body exploded. Like, they could see him, like, no, boom, blows up. What have you done? No, boom. Yeah. So, yeah. As he ends up as she watches it, as he knew it was her friend that she made for him, that she likes it all about him. So yeah, Zuko who was, as he made sure that he covered his mouth so that the even only blood was over his eyes, so he couldn't see anything. As who's the one that as he was brought a towel, or like one of the clones brought the napkin for him as he wipes the blood off. There you go. So yeah, as he goes into it because his suit is also waterproof. So he goes into the showers and like he washes his face to get that extra blood stuff off of his face. So yeah, it looked like someone just, as Toga is now more interested. And yes, I said Maya is gonna be shipped with Zuko. In this what if? I'm gonna go grab a drink. So bye. Catch you guys in the next video.